Kevin from Trees and Trends, and in this segment I'm going to be showing you how to create a lighted dome. They're really very simple. The first thing, of course, that you need is the dome or cloche itself, and ours is fixed so that it's easy to use either battery lights or electrical lights, because we had it manufactured with a groove for the cord so that can fit easily under the glass dome. So we have our glass dome here, and this is so you can cover the battery pack if you're going to use a battery version and have it inside. You can use this, you can use mushrooms, you can use anything that you can just tuck over the top of the battery pack just itself. You're going to need adhesive tape, clear, so that you can attach the wire to the globe itself, and then of course you need your star lights, which are the wire lights. Now I am using the amber white colorway, which has copper wires and then a very warm white soft light to it. And so all we do is just unwrap the lights themselves from the card. Don't be rough with this because the wire is of course copper. It is easy to break, and once it does break, then your lights are no longer functional. Now, once you've got this completely unwrapped and put your batteries in, this holds 3 AA batteries. Now this has either an always on switch or a timer switch, which gives you 18 hours off and 6 hours on. So once you set this, then you're going to have approximately a month of use without having to replace the batteries and worry about messing with the battery pack. You of course can use the fully electrified versions if you have a place where you can plug in easily and use, because these make wonderful bookcase lighting fixtures and other ambient accent lighting pieces. Now all you do is just start tucking this wire down inside the globe, let it twist around as it will. Just kind of get some good coverage going. Now when you've got this down in there, before you completely finish out, take your adhesive tape and just get a very small piece. It really doesn't take much at all, and just reach down in here and overlap a couple of the wires so that you can stick that to the very tip top of the globe. Now the tape that I'm using is the invisible tape, which works great on wrapping paper, and I'm using that so that you can actually see more easily the placement that I've done with the tape. You might want to use the higher gloss crystal clear tape with it going on the glass. That will actually show up a little bit less. Now once you've got that adhered into the top, just merely tuck the rest in here, tilt your globe up, put your cord into that groove, and sit the lid down. Now if you want to keep the battery pack inside and use, then you can use something like this plastic Irish moss bush and just tuck that in over the battery pack itself. Tuck all your little edges in as you go around. Make sure your wire's not in the way. And there you've got a piece that you can move around at will and use anywhere you want, and your battery pack is hidden, and it looks almost like a small terrarium growing. Again, with your timer, you've got 6 hours on, 18 hours off, so it's really a no-fuss accent light. And there you have how to create your own lighted dome. Now with the larger sizes that you see here, you can use more strands. For instance, I've got 1 strand in this size. I have 2 strands in this size. Sometimes, depending on how much light you want, you may even do 3 strands of the battery lights. Of course, with the electric, you can use the larger, so 1 set will be fine, and so forth and so on, to get as much or as little light as you want. And you can get all of this at Trees and Trends, where you can be you and be unique.